One of the things that we really wanted to do was to have a document that really valued educators and trusted them and gave them scope to exercise their professional judgment. And we feel that the document does that because it's not a closed sort of a document. It provides scope for people to think really carefully about what it is that they're doing and to act on those decisions in the ways that they think best. And we feel that the document has basically achieved that, and we hope that that's the spirit in which people will read and act on it, because that was the spirit that we wanted it to have.
I think it provides many opportunities for people to have conversations really about what they do and why they do it, and it will encourage people to reflect on their practices and to articulate their practices to other educators, to families and to the broader community. So I think it is a unifying document that gives people a starting point for a shared understanding about what we do in early childhood, and it provides a framework to encourage people to think and reflect and to consider the practices that they're engaging in and the outcomes of those practices for children. So it's putting children and children's voices very firmly on the agenda, I think, in early childhood.
The Early Years Learning Framework will provide a myriad of opportunities. Some of those are giving a new vocabulary to people's practice. Some of those opportunities will be thinking through the language we use to describe what we do, but in new and exciting ways. I think that some of the thinking in early childhood in Australia, particularly research around social justice and equity, has just crept its way into the Early Years Learning Framework, and I think it's an exciting opportunity to engage with ideas, concepts, theories and thinking to take early childhood work and children's services work further.
Well, I think it's a unique opportunity, Renata, to bring together the perspectives on early years learning across Australia, and to identify the ideas and principles that we share, and to have national conversations about what really matters in early years education. So I think it is a really unique moment to step up and claim early years education as an important educational space, and to overcome the divisions between care and education that have really been so divisive and unproductive. So it puts to bed all of those notions that early years is not education.
I think the EYLF offers some really wonderful opportunities. One of the first ones that comes to my mind is that it offers a way for people from different service types to talk to each other, because they're operating with the same framework. So that's fantastic. I think it gives people a chance to step back and look at some aspects of their practice that maybe they've kind of taken for granted, or they've always done it this way. I think it gives some new sets of words and some new ways of talking about and articulating to other people what you're doing, and hopefully it will help people to think about their priorities and what they see as most important in young children's experience, and will encourage them to work more closely and more collaboratively with families.